Recited. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. As we finished this paragraph, Saji Aniyaman Kadawa Yawa Dawa Ganati Ataya Disan Lavadi Adisan Dadavan. If the preceptor take the whatever, not having made the certainty, Ataya Disan Lavadi, whatever he got, Dadisan Dadavan, he should give this. There's a new the Dandakatha. Mukhodakan Dadavanti. Si dance ja oninja udagan upanitawa. Tato yang tani dini diwasani walenjeti. Tadota diwasado pataya dadisa mewa mukho dovanotagan dadavan. Having prepared the hot water and cold water, Tatoyan Tini Divasani Valenjeti, the preceptor used whatever water among the cold and hot. Tini Divasani, until to the 3 days, the preceptor used whatever. At the time, the student must be note. The preceptor prefer cold water or hot water. At the time, he noted. Chadota Divasado Pataya started from the 4th day. Tadisa mewa Mukha Dovanot again, Tadavan. Starting from the 4th day, the water watching for the face should be given. Tadisa mewa. Such types of the water. Water means cold water or hot water. This water is preferred by the preceptor. The student should be given. Saji ani yaman katawa yanwa tanwa ganati ataya disan lavadi dadisan dadavan. Now having made the certainty, when the preceptor takes whatever water at the time, yadisan lavadi. Whatever water it got, Tadis and Dadavan, those types of water should be given. Saji, yes.
So here, aniyama, how you translate uncertainty?
Yes, uncertainty. He doesn't make the cold water or hot water. He doesn't use it normally. Today he uses the hot water. Tomorrow he will use the cold water. Therefore, he doesn't make it until the 3 days. The student cannot know the preceptor prepare the hot or cold.
So after that, yadisang, dadisang, how do you translate?
Yadis and lavadi, whatever water is got. Tadis and dadavan, those types of water should be given. Actually, in the yadis and the whatever, tadis and the such or sas, that's if we translate it in the land, yeah, what is the difference? Therefore, I translate this at the time. At the time, the preceptor doesn't know what he prefer. At the time, the student should be give what he has. In the monastery, they have cold water. The student should be give the cold water.
So who is the subject of Lapati?
Labati
Yeah, it's a student or teacher.
or student.
Gannati is the teacher.
Yes, Ganati is the teacher. Okay. Saji do it and be walinjiti. When the preceptor use the two types of the water, do it and be upani devan, the student should arrange the two types of water. Udagan mukha davanat thani tapitawa. Vacha kutido pataya samiji devan, having arranged the water in the place of the watching place, watching face. Vacha kutido pataya started from the Thuti, Samiji Devan, the student should be, the student should search. Tere Vacha kutikan kati, Pariwina Samiji Devan. Tere Vacha kutikan kati. When the teacher go to the toilet, Pariwina Samiji Devan, the student should search the monastery or campus. Ewin Pariwina Asunyan Hoti. Ewin Pariwina Asunyan Hoti. The monastery or campus is not empty like this. By doing this, because of the when the preceptor go to the toilet, at the time the student should enter into the monastery and enter the monastery. At the time the monastery, that robber or thief, they think this monastery is empty, therefore they will enter to tip the something. Therefore, to make a sign in this monastery or in the campus, there is the owner. Therefore, when the preceptor go to the toilet, for the student should stay in the outside, not doing anything meaning. He need to do the survey or something. Thera Vacha Kutiko Ane Khandi Yewa Asanam Pinya Piṭaka. Thera Vacha Kutido, sorry, Tere Vacha Kutido Ane Khandi Yewa. When the preceptor is not lift off from the toilet, Asanam Pinya Piṭaka, the place should be arranged by the student. Sarira Kejang Kadawa Agandawa Tasame Nisi Nasa Saji Yagu Hoti Adina Nayina Vota Wutan Katavan. Vota Wutan Katavan. Sarira Kejang Kadawa. Heavier than the body fair. in Pāļi then Sarita and Kejja function of a yeah Sarita Kejja mean the when the Bodhisattva go to the toilet, his function is the doing the maybe one thing. After finishing his function, he will leave out the toilet. After that, he need to wash his hand. And also, he need to wear his robe. Some places, if we enter the toilet, we don't have the allowed to wear our apparel. Therefore, Sarita Kejja means the two functions within the toilet and outside the toilet. Mahākhandhako tasame nisay nasa. Having come back, tasame nisay nasa. So that preceptor who sit in those places. Sajiyagu hoti adina. Nayena with the technique or with this feast, Saji, Yagu, Hoti, and so on. The student should be done the duty which has been set. In the original Pāļi, then, the preceptor, if you do need the rice gruel or not, and then he need to arrange the preceptor need or would like to enjoy the rice gruel. In this way, he need to ask. Ukala body, Kenaji, Kachawarina, Sankaino. Kenaji, Kachawarina, Sankaino. The place is crowded with some types of the rubbish. Saji pana inyo kachawaro nati. When there is no any other rubbish. Piṭaka Phusita Newa Hondi. Only when there is the water, or here the water means the not the rainy water, because of the teacher used the washing his hand at the time. Some water drops are leap on the floor or some places. Therefore, at the time, hati nabi permittable. The student should clean those types of the water drop with the hand. Sagunan Katawati Dwe Jiwarani Ikato Katawa Ta Ekato Kata Dwebi Sangati Yo Dadava. Dwe Jiwarani Ekato Katawa. Having them as when two rows. Two rows mean the upper row and double layer row. Ta ekato kata. Sangati yo dadaba. Ta sangati yo dadaba. Ekato katawa dwebi. Ta sangati yo. Those types of the double layer row which are them two rows as a when should be given. Actually, for the upper row is the another Pāļi term. Davaliyaro only the Sankati. But here in this sentence, upper row is also as you say Davaliyaro Sankati. The name of the Sankati. Davaliyaro is also used as a name Sankati. Yeah. Therefore, in this sentence, we noted the two types of rows give the name Sankati. Sabinhi Jivaran Sankati Dada Sankati Ti Vojati. Savanhi Jivaran Sankati Dada Sankati Ti Vojati. Why do we call these Aparo and Davaliyaro as a Sankati? His mean the sometimes we can use as a letter guna. Here is the Dhanli Karana. Seven Jivaran. All rows is set as a Sankati. Sankati Dada. Because of the chewing. Aparo also we need to chew, and Davaliyaro also we need to do. Therefore, these all types of the Jivara is said as a Sankati. Tina Utan Sankati yo Dadavadi. Therefore, Sankati yo Dadavadi is said. Nati Dure Kandavan Nitya Saniti Ita Saji Upajjhāya Niwaddawa Olo Keto Ekinawa Dvihiwa Padawiti Harehi Sampabu Nati Itawada Nati Dure Nitya Sani Gato Hoti Viridava Nati Dure Nitya Kandava. Instead of the Kandava, Gato Viridava. Hoti Viridava. In the one Nati Dura Kandava Nitya Sani Saji Upajjhāya Niwaddawa Olo Kindam Ekina Wa Dvihiwa Badawiti Wa Viti Harin Hi Sampabu Nati. When the preceptor is the look back to the student, preceptor is going in front. The student is follow the preceptor. At the time when the preceptor look back to the student, Ekinawa Dvihiwa Badawiti Viti Harena with one step or two steps. Sampabu Nati. The student can reach to the preceptor who look back to him with the one step or two steps. That means the Nati Dure Nati Nitya Sani. Itawata Nati Dure Nijasani Kato Hoti. Here, Gato refer to the person. The student who go not too far and not too near in this way, that should be known. Nadi Dure, Kantava Nichasani, the Ita should be known like this. Pata Pariyandam, sorry, Pata Paripanam, Pariyapanam, Pate Gahita Vanti, Saji Upajjhāyena, Bhikkhajari, Yaku Yawa, Patiwa Ladi, Pato, Onowa, Barikowa Hoti, Adano Patan Tessa Dadawa, So Pato Gahita Voti at home. Pata Briya Panam, Pategahitavan. Pata Briya Panam, Kahitavan. When the Krisada Saji Upajjhāyena, Bhikkhajari, Yaku Yawa, Patiwa Ladi. Yaku Yawa, Ladaya, Padi Ladi. Because of the here, Yaku Yawa with the Ladaya, Padi Ladi. But Yaku Yawa, Patiwa Ladi. We use the commentator use the two objects as a one word. When the preceptor gave the drawing or who's in the village, Pato Onowa Barikowa Hoti. The bull is hot, or the bull is so heavy. When the bull is hot or heavy, Adano Patan Tessa Dadawa, heavy give his own bull to the preceptor. So Pato, the hitable, that bull should be taken. This is the meaning, Gahita body at all. Here the meaning explanation because basically at all. Na upajjhāyasa, Bana Manasa, Antarantara, Katha, Opadi, Tabati, Antaragariwa, Inyatarawa, Bana Manasa, Nethide, Tassa Vajani, Anethide, Tassa Vajani, Inyagata, Na San, Na Samothapi Dava. Na upajjhāyasa, Bana Manasa, Antarantara, Katha, O Badi Dava, Antaragariwa. Inyatra wa Vanamanasa. Anetidi Tessa Wachani. Vanamanasa and Tessa. Vanamanasa and Tessa. When the preceptor is talking in the village or in some place. In some place maybe he is talking in the dining hall or like a seminar hall. Aneti de Tessa wasn't it? Why? His speech is not yet finished. Inyakatha na samukta pitava. The other one should not be said. Yeah, samukta pitava is the causative. Actually, when the preceptor or teacher is talking, at the time we cannot interrupt his conversation. Upajjhāyavattakathā yatha nakarina patisido kayurati. Upajjhāya. Started around the na upajjhāya and so on. Yatha, whatever place. Nakarina patisido kariyati. With the na letter, the prohibition should be done. Sabbata dukkata pati viritava. Sabbata dukkata pati viritava. Our dukkata offense should be known in every place, in all places. In the original Pāḷi there, we see that na, you should not do like that, you should not speak like that, you should not interrupt like this at the time with the na. This na, if you doesn't follow this rule, you get the dukkata offense. Ayahi. And yes. Hello.
So Bhante, it means if the hello, Bhante.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you hear?
Yes.
So here it means when the preceptor is talking and so that time the student cannot interrupt, right? So if he interrupted, there will be dukkata offense?
Yes.
No, too much.
Too much means that we need to listen, and then after he talking, we can discuss it. Yes, okay. But we don't have the chance to interrupt his talking.
Because it looks like the dukkata offense is everywhere.
Yes, everywhere. Everywhere means the concerning with the here Antaragata. In the original Pāḷi, there are many places we see this. Pāniya nahoti, pāniya upajjhāyavattakathā. If there is no drinking water, you need to arrange the drinking water. If you don't arrange the drinking water, you get the dukkata offense. And then the compass of monastery is full of the rubbish you need to serve. But if you don't sit, you get the dukkata offense.
But I mean, if the preceptor he was talking in the improper way. For example, he's talking about
you mean the improper way? You mean the improper way?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time you can interact it. Later you will see that this point.
Oh, okay.
But you need to be expert how to start the improper conversation. Later this point I mentioned. Ayahi khandhaka dhammata. Khandhaka dhammata. This is the nature of the khanda. Khanda means in the Julavagga and Mahāvagga. They mention with the na letter. If you don't follow this instruction, you will get the dukkha offense.
What does it mean by the na letter?
Na letter means in the original Pāḷi that we see the many na letter. Okay, let's go on to the original Pāḷi letter again. Here you see it here. Na upajjhāya anaboccha ekijasa pato dadabo. Without asking the preceptor, you should not give the bowl to someone. But if you doesn't follow, without asking the preceptor, you give the bowl anyone at the time, you get the dukkha offense. Yeah, so many na ekijasa pato dadabo. Without asking the preceptor, you cannot accept the bowl from anyone. For anyone who was there at the time, if you doesn't fulfill this instruction, you get the dukkha offense. Actually, Acharya here is the upajjhāyavattakathā. If you doesn't follow this upajjhāyavattakathā, you got the dukkha offense. Especially prohibition what not. For example, here in the previous, the preceptor is commit the samsanga disease are often at the time the student make effort to take the parivasa manata avana. Even though he make effort, the preceptor doesn't do it. It does not offense. Like this. In the here that we got the many na. Okay, yeah. Saji parivena, Saji here. Now we see it here. Oh yeah. Saji Vajjhāgudi Okalabodi, Vajjhāgudi Samijita Ba. Saji Paniya Nahoti, Paniya Upajjhāyavattakathā. If there is no drinking water, you should write the drinking water. If you don't arrange the drinking water, you get the dukkha offense. Saji parivena paribhojaniya nahoti, paribhojaniya upajjhāyavattakathā. Saji Ajamana Gombiya Udagan nahoti, Ajamana Gombiya Udagan asinjitavan. Here na. Point out the na in the instruction. At the time, if you don't follow this instruction, you get the dukkha offense. Therefore, na, especially the na letter. That means later here also so many na. Later part na. Okay, do you got the point?
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes. Yeah, especially khandhaka dhammata. Khandhaka means the Julavagga and Mahāvagga. If they see the na, and then they have the instruction, Yeah, for example, if there is no drinking water, you should already drinking water. If you don't already drinking water, you got the dukkha offense. Julavagga and Mahāvagga were already point out like this. If you doesn't follow this type of duty, Vata, you got the dukkha offense. Therefore, in the Dhammavara, Vata aparipurindo, silan naparipurati. When you are not fulfill your duty, your morality cannot be pure. Therefore, if you are not fulfill your duty, you got the offense like a dukkha offense. Some are dukkha, some are not yet, not just dukkha, some a little higher offense. Or something like that. Yeah, apati samanda panamana. Badaso dhamma dothola di wasena apatiya asana vajana panamano. Yeah, the Buddha, you said it like improper way. Improper way means his speech is correct or wrong, it doesn't matter. But nearly, if he talk about it like this, he will commit some offense. At the time, you need to disturb it. You need to start his conversation. Okay. Yeah, but that's all Dhamma. In the Vinaya, we have the one Sikkhavata. Musavada Vega, Padaso Dhamma Sikkhavata. Padaso Dhamma Sikkhavata means if you recite the original Pāḷi text and also commentary, sub-commentary. But actually, in this Sikkhavata, sub-commentary is not included. Only the commentary, original Pāḷi commentary. If you recite together with the lay person and also novice, you got the Padaso Dhamma Sikkhavata. According to the Padaso Dhamma Sikkhavata, you got the Pācittiya offense. If you recite together, this is offense. Sometimes if you recite it first and then novice or layman recited it later, it doesn't matter. You cannot get any offense. And also, original Pāļi text only. Like here, apati samanda banamano, padaso dhamma dothonladi wasena apatiya asana vajana banamano. This sentence, we recited together. At the time, I got the padaso dhamma sikkhavata. According to the padaso dhamma sikkhavata, I got the pācittiya, I commit the pācittiya offense.
Hi, Bhante.
Yes.
So what about when we chant together?
When we chant together,
Yeah, I also have the same question.
yeah, I'm also thinking, but original Pāļi text, that means.
Yes. So for example, here we go to the meditation hall, we chant. Those are the original Pāļi words, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Bhante, we chant the Metta Sutta, Radhana Sutta. You see, in many ceremonies and also in the Wasa chanting also together. So
in the traditional way, the chanting is only the monk. But the main point in the dining hall, we refresh the upajjhāyavattakathā together. This is the key point I'm also thinking. For the evening summit, we separated nuns and ladies, but gentlemen include and novice also include. And in the monastery also, in the evening service, we recite this together, so separate that. At the time also, we got the offense. But here, Bada so Dhamma, among the Bada, we have so many, how can I say that? So many types of the Bada and Anubara, Anukara, and Anubhyajana, something like that. if you teach this someone, if you teach this someone together with this, at the moment you get the offense. But in the dining hall or in the evening service, we are not teaching or we are not learning, but we just reflecting or we just sending our loving kindness. At the time, we don't get the offense. Key point is if you learn or if you teach, at the moment you got the offense. Padasa Dhamma. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, but I also heard that for some classes.
For some classes.
I don't name the name, but
yeah.
They requested the student to chant, like, together.
In English, it's okay. Original Pāļi text, only the original one. Okay, here, Padasa Apatti Samanda Panamana, Padasa Dhamma, Doto Ladi Wasena, Apattiya Asana, Vajanam, Panamano. This original Pāļi text, if we recite it together at the time, for teaching and for learning, Papa is a teaching and learning. And then we recite it together at the time, we call it the Padasa Sama Sekabra, according to this Pāļi offense. But if you recite it together with the translation, it does not give the offense. With the same translation, we don't get any offense. Just recite the original Pāļi form, we got the offense. Papa also teaching and learning at the time. We got it, the translation. We don't get any offense, only the original Pāļi text commentary offense.
Well, but yeah, you said teaching and learning. How about if we say, okay, we just discuss about that? We don't really teach and we don't really learn.
Yeah, at the time, discuss is also doesn't offend, but you need to be careful. Discussion or actually discussion or just pretending like a discussion.
Yes, that's why we have to be.
Therefore, many times I never see it there. The teacher recite together with the student. I never see it. But for the student in monastery,
yeah, but
student and also novice student, we recite it together. It does not offense because of we are students.
But then, so Bhante, in the Pariyatti Learning Center, right? So in there, like the Sayadaw, he read something and then the students repeated after him. But in the students, they are like monks and novices and so on. Does that mean that all of the monks got offenses?
No.
But that is teaching and learning.
Pardon, I missed your point. Repeat again.
I'm sorry, what Bhante? So, I mean, you go to like a Pariyatti Learning Center. This is how they recite together, right?
Oh, yes. How they recite together, I mean, according to my experience, during their class time, teacher recite together with the translation. And also student recite together with the translation, like the like Myanmar also, they recited like this. This is during the class time. And outside the class time, we need to learn by heart, same Pāļi, most of the Pāļi word, not the same. At the time, people learn by heart. We cannot recite it correctly at the time. For the basic level, the teacher recite first. Okay, he recited first and then the student recited the later. This is the basic level. For the advanced level, okay, you recite it. At the time, teacher just listening. At the moment, he heard it, some mistake pronunciation. Okay, stop. This is not like the pronunciation. You should recite it like this. You should pronounce like this. Teacher point out. This is okay. And after learning by hand, we need to recite in front of the teacher. At the time, because of we afraid the teacher, we forgot it. At the time, teacher recite. If we forgot some point, teacher recite it, and then we repeat it again. Some part, we recite it, as it again, as it together. At the moment, we are not learning, just we recite it. Therefore, we doesn't get any offense. Okay, chanting breakdown. Yeah, okay. But
so according to your opinion, Vane, that is this part is only concerning with learning and teaching,
yes.
not the
Learning and teaching also only the original Pāļi text and commentary without any translation. That at the moment, if you recite it together, you got the offense. Okay. Yeah, the apadi, but concerned with the Padaso Dhamma. Because with this one, many people are confusing. To get the discomfort, we have the 3 factors. The first one is the student must be human and novice. And also, second feature is the pure original Pāļi and commentary. And the third one is we recite it together. These 3 factors. And also purpose must be for teaching and learning.
Hello, Vanya.
Yes.
So when you say original Pāļi text and the commentary, so there will be the abadi, the will be abadi, right?
Yes.
But I think during Buddha's time, we don't have commentary. How can we commit to the abadi? The Buddha didn't mention about that commentary.
Therefore, here mentioned in the commentary, concentrate explanation of this cover commentary put it. Because at the moment already appear the commentary, but does it include the sub-commentary? Maybe in this explanation of the commentary movement, sub-commentary not yet appear. Therefore, he doesn't put it.
So that means that commentary is made by the commentator, right? So we don't need to follow that. We have to follow the Buddha's words, right?
Yeah, they have Buddha words mean here Abadi Samana, Panamana also Buddha Vajana, original Pāļi words. Therefore, if we study the original Pāļi commentary, also we can get the offense because of the same word and the original Pāļi word. But most of the explanation of the sub-commentary, Tika is come from the commentary what the sub-commentary that trying to explain. Therefore, here doesn't put in the sub-commentary.
And sorry, Vanya. So
Yeah.
because my internet is so weak, so I couldn't hear what did you say when you see because before you said that this is only concerning with learning and like teaching, right?
Yes.
But if just reciting together, it will be okay, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Reciting or some replacing as a daniel, we replace the upajjhāyavattakathā at the moment also okay. We replace together, it's also okay. Okay, yeah, the Padaso Dhamma. Yeah, Pati Samanda the Padaso Dhamma, Pājjhāya Dotola, in terms of the Pājjhāya offense and Dotola offense. Patiya Asana Vajana Banamano, when the preceptor said the speed, which is so close to the Pāḷi in terms of the Padasodhamma and Dothona Sikkhapada. At that time, the student can interact his conversation, the preceptor conversation. At the time, how to interact, here mentioned, Nivarita Bodhi. Katambande idisana mahoda wadadi. Abadi na hoti di. Ewe pochana wasina wiya waridabo. You should interact as in terms of the asking like this. Katambande idisana mahoda wadadi. Venerable, is this okay to speak the lies or do speak this type of word or this type of conversation? Is this okay or not? Is this okay? Like asking the question like this, you need to ask. Apati na hoti. There is no offense. By asking the question, you can interact the preceptor conversation. This conversation is so close to the offense. At the time, you can interact. Varisamiti pana kadawa mahāvagga ewin ma ewin banati na. Whatever. Here user is also so mention the the student mindset. Here the person that came Bhante. If you use Bhante in the mind of the student, he is so respect to his preceptor. But later he uses mahāvagga. In the student mind, he does not respect to his teacher. Other than he used the rock word, prusa wasa, mahāvagga. In Myanmar, mahāvagga guroji, but in Pāļi, how can the elder man, you can translate it, elder man. Ma even, but not. Don't speak like this. Other than his attention also, what is samiti kadawa? Having then, I will interrupt. He make attention like that. He said, his attention also a little stronger, or he does in his mind, he does not pay respect his teacher, and then his speech also a little rude. Therefore, na whatever. You should not speak, the student should not say like this. Elder man, don't speak like this, and also having made the I will interrupt it. You should not do, you should not interact like this. You can interact the wrong or improper conversation of the preceptor as asking the question like this. You can interrupt it. Okay, let's start our class by reciting Buddha Sasana Jiran Data 3 times. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data 2. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data 2. Buddha Sasana Jiran Data 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Mani.
Yeah, welcome.
See you.